Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy, and if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe, share and like my videos. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I made this simple shift dress with the frilly statement sleeves. So these are the materials you need to achieve this style. I'll be working with 3 yards of Ankara print fabric and a zipper. So let's get started. The first step is to fold the fabric into two. Take note that this is an A-line dress, so I would have to fold this fabric in form of a triangle. It is also very important to know the proper placement of the fabric before making your markings. At the slanted side of the fabric, I'll be adjusting the fabric in such a way that it's on a straight line. The next step is to mark the shoulder line. For the purpose of getting the wideness of the fold you need, I'll divide the bust measurements and place the tape on the shoulder line. The round bust measurement is 34 inches. I divided it by 4 and I had 8.5 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance, making it 10.5 inches. Yeah, I have the measurement to be exactly at 10 inches, but if it was lesser than 10 or greater than 10, then you need to adjust the fold again. Step is to mark the length of the dress. The length of the dress is 37 inches. I added 1 inch sewing allowance to that, which made it 38 inches altogether. I'll go ahead to place the tape vertically from the starting line to the length of the dress, which is 38 inches. The next step is to cut out the front piece. To cut out the back piece of this dress, I'll fold the main fabric into two in form of a triangle. For the back piece of this dress, I'll be attaching a zipper. In this case, I'm going to place the front piece on the folded fabric, keeping a distance of 1 inch by the side. The 1 inch is the zipper allowance in which the zipper would be attached to. The next step is to cut out the back piece. The next step is to divide the center of the back piece into two. Alright, I've successfully cut out the front piece and the back piece of the dress. So I'll go ahead to mark the neck width and the neck depth of just the front piece. So on this point, I'll place my tape to mark 3.5 inches, which is the neck width. For a plus size person, you can mark 4 inches. Now for the neck depth, I'll be placing the tape vertically from the shoulder to mark 4 inches. To connect both the neck depth and the neck width as shown, now I'll go ahead to trace a curved neckline. To get the shoulder slope, the next step is to divide the shoulder measurement by 2. Shoulder measurement divided by 2 is 7. I added half inch sewing allowance, which made it 7. On this 7.5 inches, I placed my tape vertically to mark 1 inch. which I connected to the neck width as shown. My round armhole measurement is 14 inches divided by 2. I have 7 inches. Now I'll place the starting of the tape on the edge of the shoulder slope vertically to mark 7 inches and to connect this point to the shoulder slope as shown. On this point, I'll go ahead to create an horizontal line which is called the bust line for this dress. To achieve the armhole curve, I'll divide this vertical line into two, which will be 3.5 inches, and then mark the midpoint to connect to the bust line as shown. The next step is to cut out both the neckline and armhole of the front piece. The next step is to mark the neckline for the back piece. I placed my tape vertically from the shoulder line to mark 1.5 inches, which I connected to the neck width. Now I'll be cutting the neckline for the back piece. It's as simple as this. Then just follow through the shoulder slope and the round armhole. Alright, it's time to attach these pieces together. I'll be starting with the back piece. For the back piece, remember I added 1 inch zip allowance to the center of the fold. Now I'll place my tape vertically from the start point of the neckline downwards to 8 inches. From this point upward would be the opening in which the zipper will be attached to. And from this same point downward, I'll take this to my sewing machine to make a straight stitch. This has been secured. The next step is to spread the back piece out and then place the front piece on the back piece to attach the shoulders together by 1/2 inch. The next step is to secure the sides by 1 inch. Now I turn the dress to the right side of the fabric. The next step is to take the measurement of the overall neckline as shown. And this is 24 inches altogether. So I went ahead to cut out a piece of the fabric in form of a bias tape to attach it to the neckline. So the wideness of this band is 2 inches. And since the measurement of the round neckline is 24 inches, I made the length of the band to be 24 inches as well. The next step is to attach the band to the neckline of the dress. So I'll be placing this band directly on the edge to secure it by 1/2 inch all through. And after the band has been attached to the neckline, I went ahead to fold it inward to secure it with a straight stitch. Alright, the neckline has been properly secured. So it's time to cut the sleeve. For the sleeve, I'm just going to fold my fabric into two as shown. I'll go ahead to mark the starting line. From the starting line, I placed the tape vertically to mark the cap sleeve. The cap sleeve is 3.5 inches. Now I connected the folded edge of the starting line to the tip of the cap sleeve line as shown. Place the measuring tape on the slant line to mark the midpoint. On this midpoint, I connected it upwards to the folded edge of the starting line and I connected it downwards to the tip of the cap sleeve line as shown. My armhole measurement is 14 inches. I divided by 2, which is 7 inches. So I placed it on this line. But since it's a shift dress, I don't want it to be too tight. So I'll just go ahead to add about 1 inch extra to that 7 inches. That will make it 8 inches altogether. After which I'll be adding 1 inch sewing allowance to the side. So the length of the sleeve is 19 inches. I placed my tape on the starting line and I have 19 inches here, which I added 1 inch sewing allowance to make it 20 inches altogether. This is a simple way of taking your sleeve measurement. I placed the tape from the shoulder joint vertically downwards to the desired length. The desired length is 19 inches. So on this 19 inches point, I'm also going to place my tape horizontally to mark the round sleeve. But my actual round sleeve is 7 inches. This simply means that when the length of my sleeve is 19 inches, the round sleeve is 7 inches. Now I'll place my tape on the hem of the sleeve to mark 7 inches divided by 2, which is 3.5 inches. And I'll go ahead to mark an extra 1 inch for the sewing allowance, which will make it 4.5 inches altogether. Then I'll connect these 2 points together. The next step is to cut out the sleeve. I'll take the sleeves to the sewing machine to secure the sides by 1 inch. After I secured the sides of the sleeves, I turned the fabric to the right side. The next step is to place my tape vertically to mark 8 inches, followed by marking 1.5 inches from the joining of the hem line. Now I'll connect both points together. Alright, so I've been able to trim out both sleeves. The next step is to take the measurement of the curved opening, which is 30 inches. Since the curved opening of the sleeve is 30 inches, I added extra 15 inches to that, which made it 45 inches altogether. So this simply means that the length of the fabric I'll be using for the frills is 45 inches. And the wideness of the frills is 8 inches. Now I went ahead to fold the fabric into two to attach these sides together by half an inch. And since we are making two sleeves, this is the second band to which the other sleeve will be attached to. After I secure the band, your band should also look this way. Now I'll fold the band equally. The next step was to pleat the entire band on the curved opening. Wow, the sleeve is very beautiful and looks unique. So I went ahead to overlock the seams. Both sleeves are ready, so I attached them on the armhole of the dress by half an inch. Now I went ahead to attach the zipper to the center of the back piece. Final step is to secure the hem of the dress by folding it in. Alright guys, thanks for watching to the very end. I really do appreciate. If you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe, share and like my videos. Thank you.